Hi there, name's Nico, and welcome back to my playthrough of Control. So last episode we completed the called the sixth chapter or the sixth main story mission. The game is in which we went to find our brother Dylan, and he ended up turning himself in to Emily, and we're going to go meet him now. We don't really know much about our brother other than that he got kidnapped or captured by the agents of the FBC, and we managed to escape them. And it's been like I think 14 years, something like that, since we've seen our brother. And we also have a bunch of like other side missions that we have to do, such as speak to Arish here about this
If they're in there, they
token,
go around that
which we'll
way.
do right now.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation.
Um,
That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
okay. We could ask him these questions, actually. I don't think we have. Let's ask him.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. Ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Both making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. Me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Oh, nice. Darling.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
I don't know.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
No,
They must
sense.
see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse.
That does not sound fun.
Not fun.
Yeah, it does not sound fun at all. Thresholds.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
A lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Yeah, what'd you add? Marshall.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader.
Oh,
She's a little,
that's good.
intense. But
Yeah.
given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Oh, you said XCIA.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, thank you for your answers to my questions.
I have to go.
I
Me too.
will be
You're
off.
not the only one who's busy, Don't get sloppy out there.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like the jukebox tokens is like a... You can use it here, but... That's not like a main thing. I do want to go check on Dr. Underhill. Mainly because... Oh, astral constructs. Jukebox tokens. Oh, we can construct them. Okay. Let's go. Fast travel is in the, under central research. Where was it? Activate active threshold. I don't know which one it was. Is it active threshold? It's whatever the one has the fungus, because it's the easiest way to get to it. Because I want to get my... The reason why I'm going here first before Dylan, because she's going to give me some, like, antidote so that I can survive the fungus spores. Then I will gladly take it. Yes, it is. Okay. There we go.
I finished synthesizing the samples.
Thank you, that's why I came here.
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Oh, okay.
So you promise I won't end up walking around covered in mold?
Oh, the pill will prevent any biological infection by the mold.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to.
Yeah, this is kind of
Great idea,
suspicious,
Jesse.
but... Bottoms up.
Oh,
I need some
honestly,
water.
did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Like some
The
water would have
taste,
been
the
nice.
Smell. It stinks in here now. Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll
instant.
be. Now go. Find the source.
An instant working pill. Okay. Have we talked? I think we asked her all about these, right? I think we
Thanks for the
asked all
information.
about them last time.
My pleasure.
Okay, so what does she want us to do? Investigate the pit. Okay, let's go back to the pit then. I know I do want to focus on main story. Don't get me wrong, but I actually have never done this side quest before.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
I just want to make sure I don't fall. Okay, well. Thank you.
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
Yeah, so you said our health is not looking like our health's not looking too hot here and proceed to die immediately. Did we take a bunch of fall damage? Is that what happened? Actually, my phone is blocking my health bar, so I didn't see why I took so much damage. I don't know, it feels like health like means nothing until you're at like the last 20% of it. But then suddenly you have like a lot of health. Let's go. Okay.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill said it's a weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making it. I will say this. Delicious.
Smells delicious. I wanted to go in here. Anything in here? I opened this up for nothing. Oh, no, I did not. Ha ha ha. Can fly. Get well balloon. The item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in Redacted. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Redacted, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their Redacted. That sounds disgusting, by the way. A hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted the call and arrived at the scene within Redacted hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. See file PAI-2411.B for details. Okay. Fuel efficiency mod. Get out of here. Am I full on mods? Weapon mods full. Looks like okay, is that good? I'm trying not to keep like any of these like ones, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Okay. It's just... Oh, what's this?
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7. Still
Interesting.
fresh mold. Oh, he's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin'll turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find out?
That does not sound good. What's that? What's over here? Oh, another one of these cache. Yeah, this pip goes very deep, by the way. We gotta go down even more.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
What the heck is Mold 1? Nope. Almost dead. Nope. We are dead, actually. Well then. No, because we can go around like that place so we can hide, but it's just right here, so it's not the.
Is that the source?
Also, it took some damage at the beginning,
It's-
isn't it?
Kind of pretty.
Pretty ugly. Nope. Oh, and just smacked me. Oops, a daisy. Okay, I took a lot of damage. I thought maybe the shield seems to like kind of suck without maybe like a mod or something. At least against this particular enemy. So,
Is that the source?
okay.
It's kind of pretty.
Oh man. Treasure done. Nope. Okay. We'll try again. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
I did not shoot. I don't know what that happened. Bruh. Like, can I go behind it? I feel like I can't go behind it. Ran a little bit of a damage multiplier. Just a tad one. So I don't die as fast.
Is that the source? It's Kind of.
Yeah,
pretty.
I don't want to make it super easy, so that's why I'm going with like minimal adjustments.
Nope.
But look, we're already like super low health. Come on, please.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope.
Oh, we got it.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Okay, apparently we did it. It's here. That's a control point. Okay, so I guess the solution was to fly up there. I still almost did die, but I didn't this time. What was that?
Oh, so good.
They're eating the fungus. Um.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Don't eat the fungus, boys. That's what it ends up. You end up like the mold men. I'm gonna like partly go up to it. Okay, very well. Let's leave then. Master, we're in the pit. Go to the active threshold, I guess. Active threshold sub-level. Yeah, that boss fight was more difficult than I anticipated. I know it wasn't long to get for me to get there, don't get me wrong. Part of me wanted to actually go up there, but you know what, it's fine. Okay, let's go. I got like gunshots, so it's... Oh, it's fine.
You've returned, I see.
Yes, I've got your... They killed the mold.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked.
Well, I
Now
hope...
tell me everything.
It
Did you
did.
find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it!
Yes.
I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
No.
Her concern is touching. Really.
Yeah.
It's too much. Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
Yeah,
You'll
we're
be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
yeah, you're welcome.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold.
Oh,
They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others.
you're
These
munching.
vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good.
Right.
And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Okay, well, we finally completed the Old Grove mission. Now we have
Thanks for the
mold
information.
removal.
My pleasure.
We go to visual research. But if I jump down here, I shouldn't take damage now, right? Ha ha ha. Take that. I can dance in the mold. Alright, okay. I was trying to hit the map. I hit M and that's what it brings up, by the way. It's tab for the map on this. Okay, central research. Probably fast to go back to the mold section once again, but I'm glad we're done with it. I'll keep the damage reduction on just because I don't know how much 10 damage reduction even matters, I'm gonna be honest. Mold man. There we go. Thank you. Let me just save up here. This is not. Wait, this is not a one. You're in central research, I believe. There's Mold Man. Oh, is that Mold Man? Thanks. Goodbye, Mold Man.
There's one of those mold hosts.
Oh, there's like 3 of them, I guess. This is a person floating. Let me in. I have no idea how to get in here. I just... Is there no... Okay. Any more mold hopes? What's this? What? I don't know where you came from, but a glimpse into the paranatural. strength, synchronicity, and the unseen connections. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wide, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a stream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds pale at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding to the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Further file redacted for full report. I see. Any more mold men? Aha. Another one bites the dust. What is this? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember this room. It's like there's like some sound that you play. Anyways, we just need one more mold man. Which I know this is where the mold is. Okay. I wonder where the last mold man would be. I believe this is the exit. Yeah. Dr. Darling's office. Bruh. Okay. Well. Those are where researchers are. Okay, let me look up where the mold removal is. I don't want to be spending 8 years here. So, okay, so removal. Okay. That's parapsychology. Looking for the ones in essential research. There's one in the female restroom. Okay. Ground floor. The woman's bathroom. Done. Okay. Mission cleared. Next up. Parapsychology or the ritual. No, it's not. Below me? Nope. I'm mainly trying to get out of here. Or go to like a teleporter. Can we not have more guys spawn in? Oh boy. Utilization of paranatural elements. Resonance. Resonance, it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if that vibration is concise, or is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else could the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Referred to file redacted for full report.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRS.
Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, and more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis, who kind of bribed the dude,
You always
huh?
need to win. And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
You don't look too okay. Are you drunk, or are you injured, or both, or...
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not modern devices. We're not tracking your movements or
Oh, gee,
listening
sorry.
to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
I mean, fair point, fair point.
Think of them as a life preserver.
Okay.
Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
I
One day
see.
that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if
Okay.
you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be
Well, go.
quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
It'll be very...
Anymore.
Okay, there's one more file here. Oh my gosh, so much reading in this game. Alternative perspective. Objects' power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects' power share a direct connection to the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In this written report, he states that there is a clear link between these between these objects' power, the redacted, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. What if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted but had a connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other object of power requires such direct contact with the redacted? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous hurt or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the redacted is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Refer to file 6-23-9382 for full report. Okay, I think we've explored all of your office at this point. No, let's just take the service elevator out of here. Get me out of here. Thank you. Look, we're gonna go back and kill the what are they called? The mold men. Oh, but we're gonna need a teleporter to get there. And of course, I feel like there's no easy access one in the main area of the game or of the research lab, or at least I don't remember where it is. So we're just gonna go teleport to Central and take this one to it. We go to the Parapsychology and Ritual Division, which both have easy access ones. Oh, we also got 5 new abilities. Very nice. I do like the levitation, but I do think we need more energy. And then we'll get more... We can launch large enemies when their health's low. 'Cause I use the launching one the most, so I think that's the best one to do. We got reload efficiency, and we got shield efficiency. Thank you. I don't even know if we're going to the executive, whatever. We'll take those with us. We're going to fast travel to parapsychology and look for the mold men here. There should be 3 per area, And hopefully we'll be done with Dr. Underhill, aka Dr. Underworld. That's what I said in the last episode. I was like, I don't remember her name. I think it's Dr. Underworld. I was like, that can't be right. So she's now on Dr. Underworld. Hello, we are in parapsychology. Right? Oh, parapsychology is more so this way. Fair enough, fair enough. Any mold men here? Note here I apparently missed. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Well, you have to secure a volunteer to a chair. To ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This sounds very sketchy. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of the captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Oh, very nice. What's this? Oh. Old man. No, old man. Sniper, no sniping. Sniping, no sniping. What is this? Did we watch this one already?
The hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned...
Oh wait, I remember watching this.
Had hitchhiked a ride in his
Okay,
head.
I remember watching this. Now I heard that. What is this? Oh. This is who I can execute. You. Okay. There's a lot of mold around here for just one. Are you okay? No, apparently you're fine, I guess. How about you? Are you okay? I would 100% say no, you are not okay. Okay. Just one more. Let me look. This last one is in the parapsychology. You know that one. I think we have parakinesiology. So we're just in here. Yeah, it's in down here. Hmm. We got the one in here. Wait, is that him? It is. Ha ha ha. Gotcha, bitch. Can I shoot him through here? No, I can't. We'll grab him. Right. Okay, so he's in here. Punching away. There's a file up here I've apparently never read. Darling here, some of you were curious why I had the sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, a man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving use for the staff down the road. I think we can all benefit from the time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Oh. Thank you. Okay. Gosh. Oops. Oh, that's going like that. Okay, and then we just need to go to the ritual division. Oh, we apparently already did something. More countermeasures. Oh, we got a jukebox token. Search. Oh, we're currently in research, so I might as well just take that one. We gotta go to the ritual division. That's the last one. And ritual office, synchronicity lab, nail restroom. Here's. So we have to take the elevator to it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Okay, well. Next up. Synchronicity Lab. Thank you. There it is, and then right up the stairs of by luck and probability. Another mold. So it's gonna be mine. Top left corner. Okay, well, I guess we'll go upstairs. Ah, there you are. Thank you. Now just to the male's bathroom by the look and probability. Okay. That's more than the north end, no problem. Here it is. Aha!
I think that's the last one. I should let Underhill know.
I believe that was the last one too. Good news. Okay, well, now we want to fast travel. Let me get out of this place, please. Give me. Let's leave. I'm kind of done with the mold people. Like, we've been doing mold the last like 3 episodes almost. I know it was technically. What is this? Get well balloon. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be redacted along with the black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well, surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark colored sky sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. Let's see. Let's grab this.
Back again, Director.
Yes, it seems like we see a lot of each other in the last
I found the
few
hosts.
hours.
They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said.
Huh?
I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
You're telling me. Okay.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Okay, there you go. Now we can get on to the real mission. Fast travel to Central. Also just a little up there. I don't like the mold area. Can we just leave the mold behind, please, and thank you. Get away, mold people. Okay. Now we can actually use our abilities. We could have before, but let's get just the duration. Okay, let's go talk to Dylan. Do we have any like better energy ones by any chance? We don't have another one of these. Energy feels bad. I mean, maybe it's better if I just do energy recovery speed. I'm not too sure if it's better.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Oh, I see.
An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required.
I
See
see.
me for any further details.
Oh, okay. Well, we have security 3 clearance now. All the radios with like copyright music in it, so we don't get to hear the America Overnight program. The America Overnight program has operated successfully for over redacted years. Originally designed to, I don't understand. We can figure out how long it's been. If there's some like TV program or something, I'm sure it would tell you how long it's been. But maybe it's not a TV program. Anyway, originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing citizens to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of Redacted in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector has cataloged and categorized each episode of America Overnight. That has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more redacted results of Night Springs has also been cataloged in a separate report. Convert to file redacted for full report. Okay, well. Wait, is it the jukebox? It is. You know what? Oh. Oh, okay, so the jukebox just like gives you like rare rewards, is that it? Okay, we'll do one. You know what? Let's just do one. We'll see what it is. Is it just like shooting guys or whatever? Investigate and clear the 4 island sites. Hence the 3 broadcasting. Okay. So there's like plates we have to stand on. That reminds me of like Warframe, like some of the side missions they've had us do. Player grip damage. I guess the grip's one of the guns we get. Where's the last one? Just where's the red light? Where the red light is? Red is scary. No. We came up here, we did this one. There's a third one. I mean, I just don't understand where the third one is. where's his third place? There's a red light here. Is it up here? Actually, it is. Okay. Yeah, like these, I'm sure some people find this cool. I just want to make sure like I've shown everything off the game. It's one of the missions anyway. Like I don't really care for these at all. View the lost specimen data. Well, on the way of the hiss. Okay. Any more hiss? Anything else? Too many weapon mods apparently. They're just gonna like sell these. We're selling anything that's less than a. If it's a 4 or 5, we'll keep it. Getting rid of 3s at 2. Anything else? gosh. Return to the Foundation. Thank you. We have to stop on these platforms because they don't have the height. Okay. We have 13 minutes to solve these other two. Here are the biometric logs. Make like a ping. Oop. Let's get this quickly. This is where it came from. Oops. Got stuck on like some rock or something. Unfortunate. I mean, I got hit a bunch of times before too. And they make you exit the whole thing or like redo the whole try. I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm not desperate. I just wanted to show off like, oh, this is one of the missions you can do or whatever. If you want to have like a challenging, if you think the combat is too easy from what I've done, even though I've already put modifiers on to make it easier for me, then feel free to try out these challenges yourself. Yes, I really don't want to do this. Yeah, I guess this is what it is. The jukebox is just like challenges if you find the game easy or you need to farm items for a particular build. I'm actually doing like the easiest one because I only put one token in. There's like ones that are even harder than this. I kind of just want to leave the jukebox, to be honest. I don't even know where we are. Get me out of here, please. What the heck is this? Okay, here what we can do is just hit ban and expedition. Yes, please, thank you. I kind of just want to get to the main story now. I'm a little bit tired of doing side quests. So, but yeah, there's a taste of what that side quest did. I did 2 out of 4 of them. Then the other one's like okay. I don't know if it got harder or if it was just. Feel free to review the game yourself, or if you're like me who actually got the game for free, I'll through. There's the upper level.
Fuck if they're in there and we go around that way.
Okay, but yeah, mission wise, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna do that anymore. We do need to do the safe and we need to do land sense things. But we've already done an hour and a half without us the main story. So it says up on the upper level of Central Executive.
Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's
Marshall
Orders
here.
us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's
Ah.
the deal?
She must have her reason. She's probably out.
Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Ouch. Okay. And I thought we read that report already. Why are there all these post-it notes here?
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
It's the director's office.
A security
Speak with
guard
Dylan on
leading
the upper
rangers?
level.
I don't know if I like taking orders.
We're on the upper level. He's surrounded by these guards. Ah, yes, here he is.
You are a worm through time. The thunders hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in your youth. You walk as the patrol. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words.
He's definitely hiss infected. He's like murmuring. That's what the hiss do.
Distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but
Happiness comes.
Shit.
the thunders hum distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Comes, white pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror
on,
inverted is
Dylan.
made right.
I'm here.
By the door.
I found you.
The surface into the wet. You've always been in your youth. You walk as the patrol.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the
No,
third person.
no. That's not a good
Always a
sign.
good sign.
Oh.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6.
Oh, no.
But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no.
No.
You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
What?
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small.
Yes.
In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector.
Yeah.
But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found...
What?
They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free.
Get rid of her,
Polaris
Polaris?
is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option.
The hiss.
Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go.
Okay.
I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
Let's go find the slide projector then, shall we? And Dylan is, got clear level 6 now.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary. Before all of this happened.
Yeah.
But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden.
What?
Then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse,
There are 5
Dylan,
characters. I don't know.
they could be girls' names, boys' names. It could be anything.
I haven't met a woman named
Don't
Dylan
you find
before.
that weird?
But Jesse, I know. Male,
I
female.
find that weird.
I don't know.
Sure.
Who knows?
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time.
Okay. Anyways, let's
Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
go to containment, I guess, then. Shall we go? To containment. Okay, so we gotta go to probably closest to like security. We go to the Panoptic Logistics. Maybe. Very interesting. Yeah, if you're, I'm sorry, if your name's Dylan and you're woman, I did not mean to insult you. I just have never met a woman named Dylan before. I've always associated it with a man's name. Yeah, let's go to the Prime Candidate program. What the? I was looking to see if this went somewhere. Mechanical room. Okay. Yeah, let's just go through security then. Here's Prime Candidate program. It's up this way. Nope. Video. Hi, Dr. Darling.
We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After
Okay.
extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968.
Okay.
The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation.
Let's see.
So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, I thought it was gonna be this way, but it's just, Oh, here it is. Oh. Nice card. Prime Candidate program.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P6 and P7. I'm just gonna listen to what he says before I get there. Lots of fighting. What about P6 and P7? Yep, that's it. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of ghouls flying around here. This room is like twisted. What is going on here? Oh. That's it. Okay. On the shelter, grab the cash. Thank you. Is there like a safe point here by any chance, or is this just like, you know, like this? Oh, P6.
I wish things had gone differently in ordinary for us.
No, video.
But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector
So much
will.
coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. Right, the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here.
I don't know what
and
that
I don't want to
means.
invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances.
This is like something like Alan Wake, because I said they're in the same universe.
It's remarkable.
Nope.
There was an incident. Yes.
Hmm?
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress.
Yes, exactly.
Roberts got killed.
Roberts?
It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Well... Transcript the conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. DF 1752-16. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. DF. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. Well... Agent killed during redacted involving redacted codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the brain and neck, excessive trauma to the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, which I believe is the upper back, is it? Because, or is that the middle back? I remember, it's been a while since I've actually done anatomy. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th rib, left and right. Blunt force injury of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of the left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion, After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. Yeah, this sounds very painful. That's all I can say. TWR, owie.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see?
Well, P7.
It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Outfits, Canada P7. Subject, Jesse Faden, eastward movement, cause of concern. Well, they've been tracking her. Number 24th, departs, was it, Cheyenne, Washington? Or no, sorry, Wyoming. Cheyenne, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Anyways, arrives in Sydney, what is NE, Nevada? Sorry, I'm not American, so I don't know all these acronyms, and don't blame me for that. But what, Nico doesn't know his 50 states, even though he's a Canadian and not American? How dare he? Come on, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I'm doing my best with what I know. Arrives in Des Moines, IA is what is that? Is that Indiana or is that Iowa? Or I think it's Indiana. Okay, arrives in Chicago, Illinois. I know that one. Departs Chicago, Illinois. Arrives in South Bend. Oh, IN is gonna be Indiana. So IA is gonna be Iowa then, right? And then departs in South Bend, Indiana. Arrives in Cleveland, Ohio. Departs Cleveland, Ohio. Arrives in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Departs Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and arrives in New York City. They've been tracking me for a while then.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well.
They tracked this.
We loved it. This time, I remember, was different.
Yeah, we're on like our edge here.
Deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No.
Hmm?
Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
Psychiatrist.
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
I'm listening.
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
Or the psychiatrist is like grilling you.
Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
It's so odd to like grill you about all these questions, by the way. Like, as someone who's seen a psychiatrist, they do not talk like that.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Yeah, they just stalked you. It's so creepy.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
This. Oop. Oh, elevator. Transit corridor. You gotta find the ordinary AWE area, which is this way. Anyway. Oh, there's a report on the ground. Shipping manifest. Willow AWE. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hull sphere, stolen material. Vitrified soil, redacted pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket. Leather wallet. H shotgun cartridge. All materials would go to the investigation sector for further analysis. It seems kind of random, I'm gonna be honest, but yeah. I'm not. Oh, here's. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raised you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Honestly, that's probably fair. Okay, so let's take the elevator. Oh. Did not realize it was occupied. I am sorry.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
Yep.
Experiments.
Well, that's why we are the new director. Ordinaries up ahead. Oh, here's a control point right here. Very nice. The ordinary house is switching. Is this a subway? New York City subway? Oh.
We're going back home.
Back to ordinary.
Of course we are.
Look at this.
It started there, and it's
Subway.
never gone away.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I was like, how do I get up there? But what's this? We have clearance 6. What's that? We're supposed to be immune to the mold. We took the mold pill. Okay. Oh. Let's go then, shall we? Okay. Access the ordinary AWE area, eroding the... Okay. How do I turn this?
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Maybe it's this way. Where would you go to? Oh, there's a note. Guess who's just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. I don't know. What would you rather guys see? A dead dog or hundreds of teeth inside little tiny human boxes? Or teeny tiny boxes? Which one would you find gross? Let me know in the comments. That thing makes it a little bit more annoying. Well, it says bridge operator.
Gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Bridge operator, right? Surely it's in here then. It is. Beano.
It won't rotate.
What?
Something's blocking it.
Are we good? Or do I go to the other side and fix the... There are also mushrooms on the other side.
It won't rotate. Something's
Okay.
blocking it.
Wait a second. We're good now. I don't know why we had to turn this thing, but we did. Continue towards ordinary AW. Ordinary. Okay, well. I'm just gonna go around this way. No problem. These stupid hell. Yeah, that's right, bucko. What the? There's some like monster wheezing. Okay, let's grab this. We need a power cell. This is for an elevator to ordinary. Oh. Yeah, look, there's only like power, but I don't see a single cell around. Oh, here's one. Nope, here's one more. No, this. No, this, please. I need one more. There it is, okay. I love how I just lit the fire extinguisher, that's such pretty cool. Okay, come with me. Power block. Am I missing one? I thought that was all of them. One. Two. Did I put all three in? Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, we just take the elevator down or up then. Let's take the elevator. Okay, that's all I want to trans. Like, am I looking at the other behind me? Oh, it was here. Okay. Search for the slide projector. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Another file. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1A dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF, interview 2002. The house was empty. Is that Dylan Faden? Is that what it stands for? Yeah. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF. Jesse Faden. Therapy session. 2010. Also, it'd be very creepy to know if your therapist was like giving records to some like foreign entity. Like, major trust issues are after this, by the way, with doing therapy. I went to school with Neil. Some kids call him Nosebleed Neil. No, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom. No. Likely Tom Barrow, missing, and his gang. Freddy. Sorry, I just need water from all this talking. Reading these notes. Oh my gosh. Note, likely Frederick Burtwell, missing. Hugo. Note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. He brought Neil to the dump to play. DF, Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designated house. Oh. Waiting to like, did I not open something here? Open up. Here's the button. Ordinary. Okay, what's this?
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light.
See, I told you, they extracted how many years it's been on. It's like, oh, it's, yeah, you should just look it up in public records. It's been 29.
Here's our first caller. What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what would happen.
I don't know why there's like all this hissing noise, by the way.
The men in the suits. They told me some industrial accident.
Men in black?
This is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just my brother was there.
My brother?
He said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
He's just messing with
The
you.
same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Flor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Very common music. would be a lot more peaceful if there wasn't these like demons, like, you know, screaming in the background. Ordinary event summary. An AWE altered world event occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, see P6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, see P7 materials. Oh, so we're P7, okay. We're playing at the local dump. And when they found a discarded slide projector, CEO P15 case file, and Darling presentations redacted for details. The team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. AWE has ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Oh. Another one. Okay, we'll read that note after.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events.
Yep.
These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action.
Yeah.
We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
I see. Ordinary AWE, Stage 4A, Town Proper, Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan faded. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse faded in therapy session. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF. Dylan faded in 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide. Designation hand. SID 36 is verified in Bureau Procession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated Dog Neil. EID 19930. Okay. Yep. On fire behind me. Okay, well, another recording.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the
Oh, his name's
today.
Casper?
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar!
Oh, that would piss me off too, though.
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need it.
Well, I see. Okay, we're almost there, hopefully, anyway. Oh. More notes. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1B, dump witness testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Yeah, therapy session. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Jesse Faden, 2010. We found Neil had gone lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. That's not what happened, Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated meadow. Oh.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
Look, it's a house.
It's all here.
I mean, they actually mapped out the whole town.
The woods, the dump.
Our house. In the middle of our house. Oh, here's the dump. Oh. Gosh.
Projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
In the dump? Well, this is where the dump is it not? So it would be in here. I don't know, it's like a... It's not really a dump per se there. Ordinary dump site. Oh, it is.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
On.
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of
That's
you
so
missing.
weird.
Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No!
What?
No. Dylan's not dead.
Yeah, we know Dylan's not dead.
That's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Huh?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown.
Industrial
That you
accident.
believe Polaris caused.
No.
No.
It wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it.
Exactly.
She saved me and Dylan.
True.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
That's very odd. She said, I have to be there at a specific time because something's gonna happen, so she must have known the hiss was gonna come. That's very odd to me. She's like, I have to be in New York at this building at a particular time. These things happened. This building's so big and there's like no one in it. We are.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
It's so
Pretty
weird.
unbelievable.
Yeah, you're telling me. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in that area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Oh, it's gonna stink in here. Okay. Yep. Who's shooting me? What?
should
Okay.
check that lab.
Yeah, okay, I don't see anything. I just dump, like... Yeah, very surprising they move everything. A mobile lab. I will check the lab. Okay, that's a document we need to read. Here we go. Oh, Dr. Darling. Okay, what's up?
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to...
What was wrong?
I don't know when.
What?
Darling took the projector to the research sector.
Yeah.
He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important.
Yeah.
Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Okay. Oh, Dylan. Mission complete. The face of an enemy. New mission. Finish a tango. Where even are we? Okay, so... with that, we will be ending the episode here. How long is it? 2 hours? Yeah, okay, 2:20. So yeah, we didn't get as much done as I was hoping to do, just because of the nature of the length of the side missions. What is this? Yeah. Oh, we listened to that recording already. So yeah, it's very interesting. I feel like I definitely know we're like wrapping up. That's what it feels like it. Really soon, anyway. This is where it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So here we are at the checkpoint. We have 3 new ability points, so we can level that up. Maybe we should increase our shield strength, because I do like the shield. Don't get me wrong. But maybe I should, or should I increase my health or energy? We'll get more energy. No, we only need 1 point for launching large objects. Okay. Multi-launch, 8 points. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of points. 30% health and still 15. Interesting to do that. It's double the points. I mean, it makes sense, but... Ground Slam. I haven't unlocked Ground Slam yet, by the way. I need to do that. But anyways, what I wanted to say... This is very interesting. We've learned a lot about Ordinary and Jessie's and how she was definitely being stalked. There's no way that she was not being stalked. Come on. And there's evidence. And they actually hired all these, like, psychiatrists to, like, track her information. Like, if this happened in real life, you're definitely traumatized for life. You're not gonna be able to trust anyone, because a therapist is someone that you're supposed to, like, have a lot of trust in, that the information you tell them won't be like told to anyone else, and then suddenly you find out that they've been leaking it to the people that kidnapped your brother. Like, that would be you're just mentally gone. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this kid, I mean, this is a character, so it's not real, but you're mentally not there anymore. And yeah, from my understanding, we have 3 more chapters left. I will make sure to do at least, it's gonna be maximum of 3 more parts, mainly because I have a due date on when I need to start the next playthrough. Normally I don't want to have like due dates, but it's going, the reason why we're having a due date is because, actually I'll just announce it. I've announced it technically on my Discord, if you're on my Discord, and on my Twitter. So yeah, the next playthrough is going to be Elden Ring, and the reason why is because the Elden Ring DLC is coming out in June, like the end of June. And so what I want to make sure is that I start the playthrough of Elden Ring early enough or late enough. I don't know, early, late enough, whatever. I want to start so that by the time I finish the main game, the DLC will be out, and so I can enjoy the DLC to its fullest because I'll actually remember what's going on and like be able to like play the combat properly and stuff like that. And so I do want to actually do like a full playthrough, so that's why I'm leaving that much time. It'll be like 2 months of just Elden Ring for the AAA game, about 30 parts. I'm expecting of at least 2 to 3 hours of gameplay per part, which is going to be a 60 to 90 hour playthrough. So yeah, I need to start this within a particular time if I want to make sure I put the DLC on track with when the DLC comes out. Not that like I'm a big channel or anything, not even close at all. I appreciate the couple of you who watch the channel at this point. Um, but yeah, I still do want to. It's mainly for my sake that I will be done the main game through for so I can play the DLC at like this same time. And I thought it'd just be better anyways for you guys to experience the DLC stuff. And this will be the actual first game that I play on the channel that's launched. It's like newly launched, so I won't actually have much information on like, oh, when do I end it, like stuff like that. Because right now I have information on that, which is very helpful. But for the DLC, like I don't really care if it's gonna be like 5 parts, 10 parts. My understanding is about the length of the first area of Elden Ring, which, again, Elden Ring is a game I played through, never completed, because I got stuck on one of the bosses, which was an optional boss. I didn't actually have to beat it. But I wanted to, and I just never got around to doing that. So yeah, there's gonna be 3 more parts for sure. It'll be, I guess, an 8 part series at this point. I will focus on doing the main story. We'll do one main story and then at least 1 to 2 side objectives per episode, I guess, at this point. What I want to make sure is get the rest of the altered objects because those are very cool in my opinion. So I do want to prioritize that. And then we'll find the projector next episode. I'll double check that it is the that I am on track. And there's 46 missions. We haven't done all of them. Yeah, we're on 8. So 3 more. Finish Tango's, yeah. So yeah, we did mold removal. There's one more we have to do. So yeah, technically there's a bunch of missions for like the janitor stuff. But we haven't really seen the janitor, I'm gonna be honest. He said he's not on vacation, so maybe he actually is, who knows. Yeah. Anyways, 3 more episodes, and then we'll be moving on to Elden Ring, so I can get the playthrough in time up and finished before the DLC comes out. That's the plan. I am there's been a lot of reading and watching in this thing because this is a very lore heavy game. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not interested in it. It's just a lot of talking. That's all. And the combat, like I said, the only thing I like about the combat is the telekinesis. Like I don't really care about the gun that much. I like this new gun I've been using. It's very fun. It's like more like a mini grenade launcher. But I much prefer the throw things. That's why I'm trying to do like energy increase. I suck at like keeping myself alive, so I take extra health and heal orbs heal me for more. But yeah, I'm glad we got to learn more about Ordinary and Dylan and Jesse's past in this episode. And then, yeah, I'm excited to see where else are we gonna see the slide projector next episode? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the next one or the one after that. Who exactly knows? But yeah, we'll prioritize the main story and then we'll do some side objectives and then I'll end that episode after some like side objectives. I think. Or, I don't know. Maybe we'll do one side objective, then we'll do main story, and then see if we have extra time for another side objective. There's only 2 more side objectives, I believe. Actually have. I'm gonna escape from here to look. I believe we have. I'm not gonna do this one because it's just I don't care. Yeah, we have 2 more, so we'll do 1, 1, 1, 1, or whatever. And how many have we even completed? I've completed 15 missions, and I've been told that there's 46 in the game. So we have not really done many missions. We kind of scratched the the tip of the iceberg at this point, but I feel like we've done a decent amount of. There's a bunch of what a mess ones. I don't know what Odyssey. We haven't seen Odyssey in a while. Yeah, at least we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more missions. So we'll get like 20, so about half of them. And I think I have this one here, which I said I'm not gonna finish. Anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on combat, control, if there's anything about the game in general, and I hope to see you at the next episode.